The last new element we're going to put into this web page is a new HTML5 tag called aside. And basically the aside is allowing you to put in a special kind of div tag, if you will, that puts information to basically one side or set it aside. So on a desktop we can put some supplementary information, and on a tablet maybe move that, make the side tag a little bit smaller in size. And then if you're on a mobile phone, the information is nice to have, but not 100% essential, so we can actually make it invisible so it doesn't appear on the phone. It doesn't take up any screen real estate space. So to put it in, it's actually fairly simple. If you go back to our code that we've been working on and locate the closing of the section, and after we have that section closed, I'm going to put in aside, give it an ID, and the ID we're going to use is, we're going to call this aside, and call that content. And again, give it a role, and it's complementary. And you can see I'm getting these little hints that are popping up here. So we want this to be complementary as its role. And I'll just close off the angle bracket. And of course, a couple of enter keys, blank lines, and then we close off the aside. And now we can put in, here's the content I want in for the aside. So I'm just going to type in some text. I said this demo page also shows you how to set up, and let me zoom out so you can see that better, and a side box. This style is defined in the attached CSS page, which we haven't created yet, but eventually we will. We can come down here to refresh, and you can see over here how the aside is popped in here above the footer. Doesn't look any different than the rest of the text, but it will by the time we start creating our style sheets. So I'm going to save this file, and we're basically now done building the HTML5 web page. And we have all of our different containers in there. And again, it looks very plain, looks similar to what you might have done with an HTML4 page. It's basically the same, except there's a few new tags in there. All the magic, though, is going to be done with the CSS3. So we're going to start building now the style sheet to help change the look and the layout of this particular file. So that'll happen in the next tutorial.